In this video, we will study about the electric potential due to charge surface or the charge sphere, and it is a non-conducting sphere. So how is it different from the earlier case? Earlier case we had a shell, now we have a sphere. So it will be a solid sphere. And since it is non-conducting, that means the charge will not travel to the surface. The charges will stay wherever they are produced. So the charges will be distributed all around the volume of the sphere. So again in this we will take three cases. The first case will be when point P, where we have to find the potential. Point P is outside the volume of the shell. So for this, r small r will be greater than capital R. Now this one is pretty simple because it is same as the shell. We will integrate E dot dr from infinity to r, because we will assume that earlier point P was at infinity and then it was brought to r, so our integral will be from infinity to dr. Now you can solve it just like we solved in the shell. We will put the formula of E, which is equal to kq upon r square. Now when you will integrate it, we will get from infinity to r, and by solving, the value of potential will be kq upon r. So it is same as that in the case of shell. So when point P is outside the volume, then potential due to charged non-conducting sphere and potential due to charged conducting shell will be same. Similarly, when point P is on the surface, that is small r is equal to capital R, we can simply replace or substitute small r in the previous equation by capital R. So again this case is identical to that of the shell. Now for the third case, when point P is inside, again we will divide this into two parts, from infinity to the surface and from the surface to point P. So our integration will be divided into two parts. First part, we brought the charge from infinity to the surface, that is capital R, and then we brought the charge from the surface to the point inside the sphere. Now the first expression is same as that we obtained in the first case. It will be equal to kq upon r. But for the second, we should recall that electric field intensity inside the shell or inside the sphere of a non-conducting sphere is equal to kq upon r cube. It is not divided by r square, it is divided by r cube. Okay. Or rather it was capital R. I'll just correct it. It was capital R cube multiplied by small r. So we have to integrate this expression with respect to dr and with limits capital R to small r. This term we did in the topic of electric field intensity due to non-conducting sphere. Okay, so you can refer that for this formula. Now if we solve this, we will get, this is your first term, this will remain as it is, and the second term will be kq upon r cube. It will r cube, capital R cube will be outside the integration because we are integrating with respect to dr. So the integral will be of r only, which will be equal to r square upon 2, and then we will apply the limit, this one. Now when we will substitute and solve the limit, we will get the expression minus kq r square upon 2r cube plus kq upon 2r. This you will get while solving. You can do the solving part yourself, calculation part yourself. Now if we take kq common, then the expression that will come up with will be kq, and inside the bracket it will be 3r square minus square of small r upon 2r cube. So this will be our expression for the third case. Now we can apply a special case in this, that when point P is on the center, that is r equals to 0, and we can put this in this expression, we will get v equals to kq 3 by 2r. So this is the case when point P is at the center. So we actually did 4 cases when point P was outside this shell, point P on the surface of the shell, and point P inside the shell, and then the last special case, the point P is on the center.